Hello, I'm Jean and I'd like to welcome you to my garden here at the Hunter's Tryst in Edinburgh. Last month, because of the coronavirus lockdown, I took you on a virtual tour of my garden. And I'm going to do the same again this month, May. Now last month the dominant colour in the garden was blue and yellow. Yellow of course for the daffodils and blue for the little blue flowers that I do have all over the place. But the daffodils have all gone now, and although there's still some blue flowers, the yellow has been replaced by quite a bit of red, and you'll see that as you look round the garden. It's a lovely day here, so I hope you enjoy your tour around the garden. Sit back and enjoy. It's not a riot of colour in the garden, as I might expect over the summer months, but rather a subtle palette of shades of green, highlighted with splashes of colour here and there. Since bedding plants were in short supply, I decided not to replace the winter flowering pansies with them, so I still have a very impressive display of blue and yellow. I wondered how they would fare over the summer months, and so far so good. Don't they look fabulous? The big patches of colour come mostly from rhododendrons. Behind this lovely yellow rhododendron called Hotei, you can see the Pieris japonica that sported bright red leaves last month that are already on their way to becoming green. This rhododendron with enormous flowers is called XXL. Not a very pretty name, but you can see why it's called that. And over here, Nancy Evans, one of my favourites. This big evergreen bush is called Choisya ternata Sundance. Not nearly as showy as the rhododendrons, but its fragrance more than makes up for it. Another of my favourites is Tiarella Spring Symphony. It does well in the shade, and just look at those delicate little flowers, beautiful. A lot of the colour comes in little splashes here and there. Here we've got Euphorbia Fireglow, Physocarpus Diable d'Or, and the red tulips. And Tosh is adding his tuppence worth too. I have several Meconopsis or Himalayan poppies growing very happily here, but most won't flower till next month. However, this little gem, Meconopsis Cookii Old Rose, is in flower right now. Tulips make a wonderful contribution to these little splashes of colour. For many years I had very few tulips, but now I've discovered what an amazing addition they are to the garden. I'm well and truly hooked. Many do deteriorate with age, and sometimes people treat them like annuals and plant anew each November. But some, like these Little Beauty, come up reliably year after year and even multiply. I've trained this Clematis Avalanche along the fence. It needs no pruning and makes an amazing display. Continuing with the red-purple theme, these alliums are true stars in May with their big purple pom-pom heads. And when the flowers have faded, you can use them in dried flower displays indoors. Many cherry trees bloom in April, but the 3 Prunus Amanagawa or flagpole cherries that I have flower a little later in May. In Japan, cherry blossom symbolizes human existence. The season when cherry trees bloom is glorious but short-lived, a reminder that our lives too are fleeting and we should try to live in the present. I hope you enjoyed your tour around my garden. I'm going to make another video next month in June, when I expect there'll be even more changes. And I do hope to see you then. So, thank you very much for watching, and bye-bye.